Hey, what's up guys? Dan here again, and today I'm going to talk about how to get to $4,000 a month online in 45 days. At any age, you can do this without any online business experience, without any experience to do with entrepreneurship or any of the income streams I'm going to be talking about today. Now, this will require work, right? So I'm sorry if you guys just want to make $4,000 in the next 45 days without doing any work. Well, then it's going to be very, very difficult. So just click off this video right now. But if you guys are willing to put in the work, and if you guys are willing to learn what I think are the best ways to make $4,000 in the next 45 days at any age, doesn't matter if you're 15, 16, or 55, 65, 75, 100, right? You will make this money if you put in the work and if you follow the formula, okay? So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go into these methods right now. Let's get into the computer. All right, guys, so now we are at my computer, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the realest and the easiest methods to get to $4,500 a month in the next 45 days. Now, this is going to require some work, right? And obviously you're not going to wake up and suddenly you're making $4,500 a month, right? That is basically a full-time income, right? But the key is you guys are going to be making it passively. You guys are going to be making it without having to go to a 9-to-5, and you're going to be able to do it in a month and a half. Meanwhile, most people, they go to college, they go to university, and they have to struggle to even get a job where they have to sell their time for money, at an hourly rate where they're making about $18, $20 an hour, right, which roughly equates to $4,500 a month, full time, right, 40, 45 hours a week, right? People have to go to college, spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to even get that privilege. So, with the internet, with the opportunities of e-commerce, affiliate marketing, personal branding, drop shipping, and Amazon, I'm going to show you guys the best ways to get to $4,500 a month in the next 45 days at any age. No degree, no experience, no nothing. All right, guys, so the very first way I'm going to show you is using what's called Amazon FBA, okay? Now, I'm going to write AMZ over here. Now, with Amazon, basically, you are selling products and you're leveraging their massive market, right, where they give you customers for free. You don't have to pay for traffic, right? You don't have to run Facebook ads. You don't have to run anything like that, as opposed to other things like Shopify where you have to do that. With Amazon, you can basically find something that's already selling, and you can go and you can sell it on Amazon. Now, right, how are we going to make $4,500 within the next 45 days using Amazon? Well, the very first thing all successful people do is once they've set a goal, and we've got a goal, it's $4,500 a month or $4,500 in the next month and a half, right? So $4,500, all right, so we're going to break that down. It's very hard to kind of draw on this thing, but just bear with me. So there you go, 4,500. So what is that, okay? Now with Amazon FBA, you can sell a product and the typical profit margin can be anywhere between $8 to even $15 plus, right? Obviously there are products that are a $5 profit margin, and then there are, $3 profit margin products, but there's not even a point in investing in those because what's the point? It's gonna take you thousands and thousands of units to sell before you're making any decent money. So I'm gonna show you guys the best way and the realest way. Now $4,500 within the next 45 days. And there's a couple ways we can do this, okay? Let's break it down. So let's take a $10 profit product, okay? Let's say that our profit is $10. And yes, I do put my dollar sign after the number. For those of you that ask, I don't know, I've just always been doing this. So how many units at $10 profit per unit will we have to sell to make this within the next 45 days? So $10 times, okay, 13 units a day, 13 units a day, that equals to $4,500 a month. And this you can easily make from one product. This is actually on the low side for a lot of Amazon products out there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write prod. Okay, one product, all right? And now let's break it down in a couple other ways, right? There isn't only one way to achieve this goal right here. So let's break it down. Now we can also sell an $8 product, but we're just gonna have to sell a little bit more units every single day. So $8 times 16 a day, okay? And obviously, lower profit per unit, we're just gonna have to sell a little bit more, right? But just as easily, right, with an $8 profit product, we can be making $4,500 in the next 45 days, okay? One product. And now one last way, and the best way with Amazon, is selling a $15 profit margin product, right? And you guys might be asking, Dan, how are you gonna find a $15 profit margin product to sell on Amazon? And $15, let me do the math here, 15 times 9 units a day. And you're only gonna have to sell 9 units a day to get to $4,500 a month in the next 45 days, okay? So we want this many units per day for 30 days to make $4,500 a month. Okay, and so essentially you might be asking me, Dan, well, how do I actually sell products on Amazon? How do I find a product that's a $10 profit or $8 profit or $15 profit, per unit? How do I find these products where I know they're going to be selling and people are going to want to buy them on the Amazon marketplace? All right, and that's where private labeling and product research comes in. And now, what is private labeling? So private labeling is you take a product and it's already selling well, so it's already been proven in the marketplace, and there is competition already. Competition is good as opposed to what a lot of people believe. Competition means that there's money to be made, and if there's money to be made, all you have to do is redirect it to yourself instead of having it go to other people's pockets, right? So private labeling is you take a product that's already selling and then you add value, right? And value can look like, it can take the form of your logo, right? You can also, literally add some value, so you can make like the materials better, or you can go and see what the negative reviews are of similar products. You can improve the product, right? And you can really do some real entrepreneurship, right? And product that already sells well, so product plus value. So this can be like logo. For sure you're going to want a logo. That's the whole point of private labeling. You're basically privately labeling a product from China, right? And you're putting your logo on it. Okay, and then basically you're adding the value, and there you go, right? And then you rank it on the first page. Now, obviously, Amazon's a formula, and there's a lot of different product research techniques that you have to learn, or that I highly recommend you learn to find these products, right? Because if you just close this video and you try to go find products without having any kind of knowledge, you're probably not going to find a good product. So I've got a ton of videos on my channel right here talking about Amazon FBA specifically and the best product research techniques. And also I've got a ton of resources right down below in the description, and one of them is the top 5 secret tricks to rank your product, launch your product, find your product after the recent Amazon changes. Amazon has changed, they're constantly changing, so I want to keep you guys up to date. So if you guys want to get that free ebook, it's right down below. Just go ahead and click there, put your email in there, and you'll get the ebook right away. So that will surely help you guys out. And there's also a free ebook down there talking about how to find a profitable product as well. So if you want to get that, just go ahead and click the link right down below. And if you guys want to learn the best, most secret techniques that I personally use for my own Amazon FBA business, then go ahead and join the Amazon Freedom course, where you get my one-on-one mentorship, where you'll be able to ask me personally if a product is good or not. That way, saving you potentially thousands of dollars if you might be investing in a product that I know is bad. And trust me, I've pretty much seen them all. So, I know what all the restricted products are. I know what all of the bad products are. And basically for me, after doing this for so long, I can just look at something and I can just tell right away by looking at the numbers, for example, on Junglescout. And also for Amazon, you're going to want some software. You're going to want some product research software. Okay, so just product research software. And for that, I highly recommend Junglescout. The link for that is right down below, right? And I actually show how to use Junglescout on this channel as well. All right, guys, so that was the very first way to get to $4,500 a month in the next 45 days. Now, it would take you about a month to, I would say, find a product, private label it, contact a supplier, and then, actually get the product into Amazon. So 45 days is actually a great time period for you to actually become profitable with Amazon FBA. Now let's move on to the second best way to get to $4,500 a month within the next 45 days, and that is with Shopify. Now, Shopify is the second most popular e-commerce income stream, and basically it's a 50-50 split between people who do Shopify dropshipping. You guys have probably heard of Shopify dropshipping. Now, basically what Shopify dropshipping is, now on Amazon, you're actually gonna have to go and invest in inventory. You're gonna have to put up $1,000 or $1,500 or something like that to actually purchase that inventory before it gets into Amazon. And what you're doing is essentially you are betting on the fact that that inventory is actually gonna sell out. Now with Shopify, you don't have to put up that money up front. You can actually go and you can just test products using Facebook ads and other paid traffic without actually buying any inventory. And that's the beauty of Shopify. So no startup cost. Now with Shopify dropshipping, the profit margin is a little bit lower than Amazon. On Amazon, typically it would be between 35% and 50%. It can even be 55%. All right, so profit on Shopify dropshipping is anywhere between typically 15% and 30 to 35%. All right, so it can be I would say up to 35, right? And I'm going to show you guys how to get to those 35% profit margin products on Shopify, right? And there's actually a particular way. You just got to be thinking in the correct numbers. So the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to find a profitable niche, okay? And there's a ton of videos coming up soon on my channel talking about my Shopify store. I've actually started Shopify a couple months ago, and it's been a super profitable store. And I'm going to be releasing some of the amazing methods that have helped my store become profitable and how I found my profitable niches. So a ton of content coming up soon, so stay tuned. But the very first thing is you're gonna have to find your niche. Now with Shopify, your profit is gonna be wildly different depending on the angle that you come at it with, right? So let's say you are selling a 1997 product, right? The price is $19.97, let's just say. your profit margin is going to be fairly low. So this would be about a $5, profit, because that would be about 25%. So you're going to have to sell, let's say it's just one product on your store, you're going to have to sell 800 units a month, right, of your product to actually make $4,500 a month. Now, there's actually a much easier way of doing this, and a lot of Shopify YouTubers and people out there, they don't show, the best way of doing Shopify, right? Because with Shopify, you have to run Facebook ads, right? And by the way, you're going to have to learn how to do paid traffic. Like I said, a ton of videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Just awesome content. I want you guys to be living your passive income dreams. I want you guys to be, living a life of awesome freedom, living an epic life. So I want to show you guys as many ways to make money as possible, as many ways to leave your 9-to-5 job forever. So you're going to need to learn how to run Facebook ads, okay? Maybe, let's say Google ads, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to start with an ad budget of about $250. I would say $250 is a good starting budget. So $250, you're going to put that into Facebook ads, and then you're hoping that the Facebook ads, if you're doing them correctly, and obviously once you've tested them out, that they're going to break even. They're going to make you a profit, and they're going to make you a $5 profit per unit, which will make you $4,500 a month. Okay, so that is essentially what Shopify is. Shopify, you don't have any customers when you begin, so you have to basically find them yourself using things like Facebook ads and using other sources of paid traffic. All right. Now, the best way of doing Shopify, in my opinion, is actually going for the higher priced products. Let's say you are selling a product at $99.97, right? Well, guess what? It gets a lot easier to make money when you're selling a product that's $100 versus $20, because your profit at $100, right? Well, it can be anywhere between $25 per unit all the way up to $60 per unit. And I'm going to show you guys exactly why that's the case. So let's just go on AliExpress, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find a product that you can sell at $100 that you can maybe source between $15 and $30, right? And that is how you get a much, much higher profit margin per unit for your product. So for example, let's go ahead and type in binoculars, okay? Let's say you want to open up a binocular store, for your Shopify. Well, look at the binoculars right here. You're going to find something that's decent, right? So this is a more premium one. This one's $45. You could probably sell this, at a much higher price. So let's take a look at the binoculars here. So $18.98 per piece, $20 a piece. Right, we've got some next level one at $65, $42, $18. So for example, if you take these binoculars right here and you sell them at $99.97, and you really create a premium store on your for your Shopify store, you really make it look like you're almost selling like an Apple product, right? If you take a look at Apple products, right, like the iPhone or the Mac, right? Obviously, you look at them, right, and they just look like these super sleek, good looking, aesthetically pleasing, and high performing products, right? But in reality, just like these products, they're sourced from China. Their factories are in China, right? You just got to find the correct quality products, right? So as you can see, you can sell, these binoculars right here for $100, right? $39, you're selling for $100, right? So that leaves you about $60 to play with in ads. So basically, you have $60 to basically acquire a customer, right? And that's a lot of money for ads, and that leaves you much more money to play with, as opposed to, let's say you're selling a $20 product and your profit's only $5, right? Well, you only have $5 to play with. So always try to go for the products that are higher in price, that basically will leave you a lot more money to play with using Facebook ads and things like that, because that leaves you more room for error. And guess what? To make $4,500 a month, you only need to sell, $4,500 divided by 60, you only need to sell 75 units a month, 75 binoculars a month, if you do them, the correct way. If you really put, work into it. By the way, guys, like I said, this will require work. You won't be able to just go throw this stuff up and then just expect it to sell, right? There is a learning curve involved for any of these methods, right? You just got to go out there, invest in a course, invest in a mentor, right? Whichever one of these you'll choose. I've got a great content on my channel, right? So go ahead and check that out. I try my best for you guys. But anyway, let's move on to the next way. All right, guys, and now the last method to get to $4,500 a month within 45 days. Now, I would say this one would require probably the most amount of work and the most amount of effort, but definitely has the highest possible reward, right? So this is YouTube, okay? You guys might be asking me, well, how am I going to get to $4,500 a month on YouTube, right? Because definitely with YouTube ads, it will take a very long time, to get to $4,500 a month, right? Like I don't even make $4,500 a month with my YouTube ads. So I'm going to give you guys the game plan right here. Let's do it. So the very first thing, you're going to want to pick a niche, any niche, okay? It can literally be anything. Fitness is huge. It can be fishing. It can be anything that you're passionate about and that you have some kind of skill or value to offer, to your people on YouTube, right? To the people that are going to be watching you. So niche plus skill. So play on your strengths and find something that you're already good at, okay? So Because I bet you that if you're good at something, there are people out there that are willing to learn from you and that are willing to watch your content and that are searching right now on YouTube, for your content. So pick your niche and then make sure you have a skill that matches that niche that you can talk about, you can share content about, that you can document your journey in. And then the next step is start posting valuable videos every single day. Okay, so valuable videos. And then how you find those valuable videos is basically go ahead and search on YouTube for your niche, right? And whatever you're gonna be posting about, and look at the videos that have the most amount of views. And basically just go, get ideas from those videos and basically just, copy the title, paraphrase it a little bit if you want, and then just, make your own version of it, right? And really, really add value and show your personality and show, what you've got to offer, okay? So niche plus skill, and then post valuable videos, just offering free value. And basically that will attract people to search for your videos because people are constantly searching for, topics on YouTube for, millions and millions of topics. So just make sure that, you're not vlogging or anything at the beginning, right? Vlogging is pretty much dead. You can only start vlogging when you've got, a big audience, right? Once you've got, I would say 1,000 subscribers or more, or even 5,000 plus subscribers. So, just really make sure that the videos you're making, people are searching for them, right? So people wouldn't be searching for Dan's vlog. They'd be searching for, how to make $1 million overnight online, right? So that's a joke, but you know what I mean, right? And so once you post those valuable videos, you're going to start to get subscribers, okay? So subscribers. Okay, we're just going to write subs, right? I hope you guys are enjoying my little whiteboard here. So step number 3, once you've got 500 subscribers, right? That's pretty much a good range for most niches. And by the way, if you're asking me, Dan, I want to do a fitness niche or I want to do this niche, and it just seems like everybody's doing it, it's too competitive, right? Guys, there are never enough leaders in the world. Everybody wants to be a follower, so make yourself the leader, okay? Make yourself the leader. So once you've got 500 subscribers, all right, now we're going to get on to the actual money-making part, all right? And it shouldn't take long for you guys to get this, right? You just got to be posting videos, I would say, once every day. If you can't do this, don't watch this video, click off this video. If you can't do this every single day, if you can't just post a video, a valuable video for people, once a day, or at least, I would say at least once every 2 to 3 days, right? Because the YouTube algorithm is going to slowly start picking you up, and it's going to slowly start growing your channel and showing your videos to people. At the beginning, it's just not going to show your videos to anyone because nobody, YouTube doesn't really know if you're someone that's good to watch and good to recommend to people. So one video a day, maximum I would say every 2 to 3 days, okay? And not less frequent than that, so 2 to 3 days. So now what you're gonna do, we're gonna break down the skill right now, like we did for the other income streams, right? We're gonna be doing, for example, let's say you are a YouTuber who had issues with sleeping and you wanna share that with your audience. You wanna share, the best strategies that helped you to, get an amazing night's sleep, and the best strategies that you could recommend to people to, sleep better, right? So once you have enough of an audience, and I guarantee, right now I'm gonna show you guys, let's go on YouTube, and I'm literally gonna search how to sleep. So I literally just searched how to sleep, okay? 789,000 searches, how to sleep better. Let's try that one out, all right? So how to sleep better. So right here, as you can see, we've got videos with 6 million views, right? So clearly people are watching these videos. And if someone is searching out there, right, that means you have an audience. And if you have an audience, that means that there's money to be exchanged, okay? So let's say you have 500 subs. Now you're gonna offer a $50 mentorship, okay? $50 mini course and mentorship. So you can just say course, it's going to be $50 a month. You're going to want to make sure that it's recurring revenue, right? That way we want $4,500 a month every month. So $50 a month. Now, how many students do we need to make $4,500 from a $50 a month course, right? So what you guys need is 90 people to subscribe to this little course right here, okay? Trust me, guys, it won't be hard. It might look hard to you guys. There's actually an easier way of doing this if you don't want the recurring revenue, right? If you want to charge a one-time fee, you're going to make that money a lot quicker. So $50 a month, 90 people. Now, what you're going to offer with this $50 a month course, right? You're going to offer you're going to offer the course first. So course, and this doesn't have to be, really big. It can be 20 videos on the best strategies that have helped you sleep, for example, right? Or if you're in the fitness niche, you can talk about, for example, like the best strategies to get a, six-pack abs, or you can have a module in there on nutrition, things like that, right? Just really look at what people are searching for, what are the customer's biggest pain points, right? So course, okay, that's the first thing, right? So this can be like 20 videos, all right? 20 videos, right? If you want to charge a higher price point, you're going to have a lot more videos or a lot more content in this course. So short video course, and then you're going to have private Facebook group access, all right, with your community. So you're going to be building a community in there, and everybody who purchases this membership is going to have access to the private Facebook group. And then also, what what we're going to offer is the ability for them to message you, okay, plus messaging, and you'll be able to answer their questions that they have after watching your course and after joining the group. And also, this is what's going to get people to really buy. You're going to offer mentorship calls over Skype where they're going to be able to see your face, they're going to be able to talk to you directly, and basically it's like coaching, okay? So the whole point of this is course, Facebook group access, and coaching. And basically, the whole premise is you're going to be allowing them to message you, and if they feel like their questions aren't being answered, they can jump on a 10-minute call with you over Skype. And basically, you're going to be doing this with them maybe like once a week. You can put a limit on it, so 10-minute call, right? And trust me, they'll be more than willing to pay $50 a month for this mentorship right here, right? And this can be in any niche, okay? And an easier way of doing this, a slightly easier way of doing this if you don't want the recurring revenue, trust me, as an entrepreneur, you do want recurring revenue, is you can just charge a one-time fee, okay? So let's say instead of charging $50 a month, you're just gonna charge, let's say $197, all right? $197 one-time fee. So basically to make $4,500 a month, you're only gonna need to sell, okay, 4,500 divided by 197, you're only gonna need to sell about 22 of these courses every single month, right? And which include the calls, which include the Facebook group and the messaging and the actual course. So 197 times 22.8, so let's just say 23 people, all right? So there you go. 197 to 23 people. And basically, what you're going to do is after you post the free value videos, right, to actually announce this, you're going to post a video. You're going to talk about, hey, like I'm releasing, Sleep Mastery, the Sleep Mastery program, where you talk about what they're going to get. You get the calls with me, right? And it's going to take a lot of time, right? This is not a way to make $100,000 a month or $1 million a month. This is a way to get to a full-time income, an income that most people don't even have, $4,500 a month, an income that most people can't even get from their 9 to 5. And you're going to be able to do this from your home without selling your time for money, being able to do whatever you want every single day. So right here, this is if you want to work, but like I said, these are proven methods, and basically anybody watching this can accomplish this. All right, so those were the best ways to get to $4,500 a month within the next 45 days. Now, hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys really go choose one of these methods and really learn about them and implement them, right? Take action. That's the most important part. If you watch this whole video and you're not taking action, well then I'm sorry, you're probably not going to be a successful entrepreneur. But for those of you that take action, trust me, you guys are going to kill this goal. It's really simple, really easy. I literally gave you guys everything you need to accomplish this goal. Now, if you guys want to learn how to make passive income, the best way to make passive income with absolutely zero money to start, go ahead and leave a comment right down below, right? Passive income. If we can get that video to 100 comments, I'm going to go ahead and release that video for you guys very shortly, very soon. So just go ahead and leave a comment, passive income. And once again, if you guys want to learn how to build a super successful Amazon FBA business, everything you need to know, the link for that is also in the description below for the Amazon Freedom course, where you do get my one-on-one mentorship. There's a ton of great content coming up soon on my channel about the rest of the methods I showed here, so Shopify and personal branding and YouTube. So I'm super pumped for you guys. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram and social media. The links are right here, and I'll see you guys soon.